Hello again everyone, welcome back to last year's Scribbles route. I can make you a member right this moment. But for any benefits, since you are a recommended student, you need to wait for the leader to come by. Sorry. What kind of benefits? The lunch and dinner cards for a daily cash limit on them for regular students. But you get an unlimited card. It doesn't make much of a difference, but it's something. Oh, privilege access, man. Whoa. But then again, knowing school food is like, is it that good though? Still, no breakfast coverage for some reason. Is that gonna be like an ongoing joke? The fact that there's no breakfast ever? My last name is White. Ah, of course. The most generic name possible. Can't believe I almost forgot such a beautiful name. Bro, stop. You're trying too hard, dude. He says, lying through his teeth. Now, as for why I'm not the leader, it is simple. I don't want to be. Why not? I've only been in this country for a couple of years. I'm focusing on other, more personal things at this moment. He looks at you with a light smirk. Oh my god. You could accompany me on a little walk to pass the time if there's nothing else. Ding ding! Oh, there's actually a notification sound a second ago. Excuse me for a second. This is important. It's fine, I'll just... Before you can fully turn around, he's already in front of you, power walking towards the door. He opens it fast, smiles at you, and closes it quickly behind. Leave for a sec. Guess I'm staying here. Who do you think called him, Scribbles? How should I know? I hope Cody learned his lesson not to talk out loud with Scribbles. Imagine Alvy comes into the door in the next 3 seconds. Oh my god, that would be so funny. You don't have to know, it's just a game. Just guess someone, make up a story. Like this. I think it could be his partner. I think it is his parental figure. He's adorable, man. He's adorable. I'm sorry. Ha, nice. See, didn't count as a lie unless you're already dead. Are you? Not yet. Oh, what does that mean? But, you know what? Let's go somewhere. What do you mean by somewhere? You know, just leave these love interests alone and hang out. Explore the campus. Fuck a dude. I don't know. Fun stuff. Like your made-up stories. I'm not hating your ideas, but where is this coming from? Wow, you joined the shard I wanted. You already proved that to at least try to honor a deal. So I thought I should, you know, look after this body that we share. How nice of you, Scribbles. How nice, how nice. Aw, that's so sweet of you. Don't start again. I'm doing this just for the sake of fairness. I can't force you into anything. I'm merely giving suggestions. Now, go to his computer and search for the most grotesque porn imaginable. Oh my god. Welcome back, evil demon. Come on, until he comes back. It will be a good prank. Or better yet, break into that other office. Too late. As if summoned by my prank idea, the door opens with a confident, smiling horse stepping in, seeing you rooted into the exact same place as he left you in. But good news, the new leader called. He's in town, just needs a while to get settled in. When we will get to meet him? In the evening. He'll be expecting you around 6 p.m. this exact office. Is that when I get my food card? Most likely. Hey, hope the lunch lady has change for my cash then. Oh please, I can't let you waste your money over an administrative mistake. It's my treat. Is it bad to say I don't want to accept his invitation? Why do I feel like I have no other choice? Perhaps because it's fate. Get out of here. Get the frick out of here. being with Therium ain't fake, dude. Okay, I should give you guys some context before we go into Therium's route. And yes, this is definitely Therium's route rather than Scribbles' route. I get it because it's like Scribbles' route is not fully updated yet. So right now, they forces you to go into Therium's route. And let's just say I didn't get the memo. I didn't realize we're going into Therium's route all the way. So the whole time I'll be trying so hard to like not romance Therium as much as possible. Look, I'm only here for Scribbles, so if you're not okay with me staying platonic with Therium, then that's fine. I'm going to play it how I want to. And imagine my disappointment when I realize Lust Shard is trying to serve me horsecock when in reality I just want Scribbles non-existent, incorporeal, imaginary dick, yeah? Anyway, yeah, like I said, that's all I wanted to say. I'm going platonic with Therium all the way, and if you don't like that, that's fine. I don't really like him that way. Let's go back to the reading. I'll be happy to have you by my side then. So we have no choice. The man closes his eyes, contemplating, before smiling sincerely and finally showing his hands, reaching with one towards you. Well then, shall we? This is actually really cute. One thing you do remember to take your mind away from loot thoughts is a creepy, cloaked figure that might or might not show up around the next corner, behind you, or even outside looking in. Noticing your awkward fidgeting, the horses finally decides to stop the intentional silent treatment performed to tease an anxious, shy individual like you, successfully at that too. You know, Cody, I'm so glad you decided to join us. What exactly made you take a decision like that? Usually first years have magical abilities, simply join the sorcery shard. It's more versatile, some would say more fun too. I just like, summoning? How is that answer? Really? Say, what is a summoner's job? Summon Nightfallen to help? Duh. Oh man, this man's so doomed. This man is so doomed to failure, man. Whoa there, cutie. Easy on the details. To help with what? House chores? You don't usually summon Nightfallen inside a house. It's a tiny bit illegal. Just a tiny bit. Oh, alright. I don't know much about summoning. And yet here you are. This guy, man, this guy. That won't do. Come with me. Okay? He gently grabs your hand and makes you hurry along with him. Shortly, the academy's front gates are left behind, and the busy town's life takes its place. I think it's the first time we actually see the city for once. Like, oh my god, this city looks heavenly. You know why? Because there's no cars, bros. You both stop by a cafe and he pulls out a chair for you. Thank you. A minute after he brings out 2 large cups of liquid and offers you one, together with a thick straw and a plate of pastries, both sweet and savory. Boba tea? Oh god, not boba tea. Maybe it's just me, but I don't like boba. I've heard of these, but they don't sell them where I'm from. Then I would not survive there. You follow his example and stab the straw through the thin plastic lid. Upon sucking the liquid, soft balls of sweetness enter your mouth, as well as strong taste of coconut milk and vanilla. That sounds nice. Oh my god, Cody, go at it, suck those balls! Have you seen the photo of a boba tea, like a sign, and it's just say, hey, I'm boba tea, suck my balls. I keep on thinking about that every time I think of boba tea, man. It's good, really good. This is my favorite drink. The milky cold tea and the chewy sweet pearls are everything I want in a snack or beverage. What do you think of the town, the academy? This is a really cute portrait, man. Huh? Oh, I've only been here for a day. Less than that. A few hours, but I really like it here already. Not hearing any car honk or engine is nice, and the air is so clean. Not to mention you have the lights sold here. He shakes the ice in the soon empty cup. The horse giggles together with you, but quickly switches to a more serious tone. Cody, you need a reason. What do you live for? What do you strive for? Why do you want to be a summoner? Why do you want to join our cult, damn it? Why do I want to be a summoner? If it weren't for Scribbles, would I still want to be one? Of course, whatever your reason is, it's not like I'll throw you out or anything. It just depends on how I see you in my own eyes. Why, I don't want to say I made a promise to a friend, because I want Scribbles to be more than just a friend, right? I don't want to say it simply calls to me. That's such a cop-out answer, dude. It's not actually saying anything. It's like you're saying I like it, and that's basically it, but not actually elaborating on anything. So I guess I feel a special bond with Nightfallen. I see. Well done. I know what we shall do now. What is that? Whoa! Therium grabs your hand, taking both empty cups of tea and throwing them in the trash can before starting to power walk with you behind. Are we going to test his summoning ability? Oh my god, that'd be cool. Where are we going? A place outside the barrier. A special place. What kind of place? Are you going to murder me there? Huh? Did I answer wrong? I'm going to teach you some basics about summoning. The place I'm taking you is cool and shaded. Ah, this is where we first met Tate. Alright. I hope we don't fall into any holes around here. Your little walk continues for another minute or so, until the edge of the barrier and the beginning of the forest come into sight. He grabs your hand again and goes through the barrier, sucking you out too. The headmaster made it quite clear that we have to treat you four very well, to put it simply. And they didn't have to tell us, leaders and vice leaders, twice, because as I said before, it benefits us to have you in our shard. I see. You seem disappointed. I hope you don't think that's the only reason I want to hang out with you. It takes more than an old bossy lion to make me do something I don't want to. That's reassuring, but if that's not the case, why are you, spending so much time for my sake? Sorry if I'm a bit negative here, but I don't have much to offer. You'll learn that there are very easy and straightforward answers to many complicated questions. The answer to that question is, he pulls your hand hard, catching you for the third time in his arms today. You're cute. With all this self-doubt and meaningless conversation, you didn't pay attention to where exactly he's taking you. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. That's a cute little place. You only now notice the forest that turned into clearing surrounded by bushes and tall mossy boulders, as well as some people-made objects. A couple of benches and coffee tables, clearly made by amateurs. Some scarecrows or perhaps makeshift target dummies. What do you think? It's not much, but I'm proud of it. It looks nice and feels even better. Is this your personal secluded forest getaway? It's a pretty popular trope in romance fanfiction. Not that I'm that familiar with that topic. Me neither. Starts to sweat. Ransack your mind for all that gay smut. The horse chuckled. It's a special place for summoners to come together and hang out, or practice, or study. Of course, summoning for fun is not allowed inside a barrier. But here, we're free to do whatever we want. Shut the fuck up! Excuse me? Sorry, that was directed at this beauty right here. Your gaze falls on a tire swing, hanging from a low, sturdy branch. Memories of your childhood comes rushing in, and the desire to ride something that is not a man for the first time takes over. May I try? I'll be insulted if you didn't try. Let me help. He bends down and let you use his hands as a stool, the tire being hung unusually high. This is cute. You know the worst part about tire swings like this is when it rains, the water gets stuck inside of the tire. Dude, it's so magical until it starts raining. And then it becomes terrible. You look at his grateful eyes as he leans on the nearby tree, taking the responsibility of pushing you lightly over and over since your feet don't touch the ground. How do you feel? 10 years younger. I can see that by your beautiful smile. You get flustered again, for that I lost count as your legs swing playfully like a 9 years old. Isn't it curious how a thing so simple can bring so much joy to the most unexpected people? Am I that unexpected? Just because you're shorter with a thin and sexy body doesn't mean it doesn't come with a bit of a surprise. From now on, every time you get flustered or embarrassed from someone complimenting you, I'll play this sound. Please, for all that is sacred, choose another sound. Fine, I'll use this one then. Oh, that. Okay. I just need any sound, so I don't have to make meaningless comments on your feeling all the time. Were you against the idea of a swing? It was my idea, actually. Really? Yes, why? Just because I'm a bit bigger than you physically doesn't mean I don't like fun. Besides, I'm only a year older than you. It's just that you're so proper, kind of like Dallin, but less tied down by rules. If you ask anyone, they'll tell you it's an honor to be compared to that wolf. But not you? I like Dallin, if that's what you're asking. But there's something about his ways you don't agree, is that right? He looks surprised. To be honest, I just have different views on the world compared to other people. It doesn't start with the Defender's leader, and it doesn't end with him either. In any case, let's change the topic. I assume you must have many questions. Yes! Oh man, so many questions. Such as, this will definitely sound dumb, but how do I even summon things? It's not dumb at all. First years are not expected to be able to summon anyone until the end of the first semester. Ah, that's good to know. Do you have any summoning crystals? Nope. He looks surprised. You search through the backpack upon seeing his reaction. No, don't bother. The ones used for flashlight don't work for summoning. Oh. So you really don't know anything, do you? I was just expecting a recommended student to have at least some knowledge. Nah, this recommended student is the most bogus recommended student to ever exist on this planet. I was mostly chosen based on my magic alone. I never really expected to actually join the summoners. So what made you change your mind? A friend, I suppose. Yeah, he's a big fan of summoners and Nightfallen, but it's a delicate matter. I see. Well, a little context then. We have the day-to-day energy crystals, the ones we buy at the store. Do you know where those types are collected? I assume from weak Nightfallen? Bingo, the weakest of them all. Some slimes here and there, maybe a low-tier mimic. Those can store energy like a battery within them, and are the only ones that can easily recharge by simply not using them for a while. I've seen people summon weak Nightfallens too. How do they do that? Not any crystals can be used for summoning. Their gem must be collected with care to be used for summoning. If the Nightfallen was killed, the gem is lifeless. So the gem we first see for Scribbles, do we have to go back and grab that red gem for Scribbles to be summoned? Oh, so we don't kill them? We'll leave the killing to Slayers and Sorcerers. We're here for the fun part. So do we still fuck them? Yes. Great, I mean, good to know. We could go back to the academy and get some for your level. I smell a choice menu coming up. What the hell? Is this a personality test? What in the world? Desperate to stay here with your new man in your swing, you quickly think of a new question and topic. Never mind, I hate it here. How about your own Nightfallen? Would you look at that? I was wrong. There is another choice. Most of the choices means nothing. Except how about your own Nightfallen? This is the only choice that probably makes Therium happy, right? I hate it here. How about your own crystals? Do you have any? Once again, your question stuns him for a fraction of a second. I do, but they're too advanced for you. Can you at least demonstrate what I have to do? Fine, I have one you might like. Here, let me show you. First, the important thing is knowledge. You need to know who you're about to summon. It is impossible for you to, let's say, steal my crystal without knowing what kind of Nightfallen resides inside. I would never do that. I know, sweetie. It's rhetorical. Ding! Yeah, but still, who would want to steal someone else's Nightfallen? Why wouldn't they? They're just tools to be used, aren't they? I despise this choice. I don't want to agree with him, okay? I don't think so. I wouldn't say tools, more like companions, or familiars, or pets. Maybe even friends. Don't call me crazy for saying that. I see, so that's what you really think? A unique view, but definitely not crazy. Now, as per your earlier request, my lord. Oh, that's adorable. I choose you, random Pokemon. Meet Sparky. Hey there, Sparky. Aww. Can I pet him? He won't bite, right? Sure, he likes strangers. You reach down and place the tip of your fingers on its forehead, and the fur is soft but thick, with an almost overworldly texture. If you close your eyes to ignore its antennas or even multiple eye sockets, you definitely think it's a dog of some sort. This makes you a tad sad, something that the horse notices fast. What's wrong? Is he so much weirder than you expect him to be? I think it's sad someone would kill this little fella. There was never a year when someone didn't give the ethics professor a major headache. Do you know Chelsea? The Defender's Shards vice leader, what about her? When she was a first year, one of the first thing she did in her second semester was release all the captured Nightfallen from their crystals. How did she do that? And more importantly, why? She is magicless, so technically she didn't do it, but she convinced someone to help her. She agreed to stop and help recapture them after her scholarship was on the line. As for why? The morality of the common, uninformed people got to her, to put it simply. What does that mean? Cruelty against any living beings, no matter the reason, is seen as a sin for anyone that doesn't work in the field, that doesn't know any better. And you know what they say? If you can't beat them, join them. The person who helped her, no idea. Couldn't tell you even if I wanted to. It was you. For the first time, such a sudden information coming from you doesn't stun him anymore. He keeps quiet and looks down at the little Nightfallen, continuing to smile as he did before. It was I, indeed. Oh, that's very nice of him to do. I suppose I'm the main bad guy in that story now. Not at all. Huh? Well, both of you did what you thought was right, and since nobody was hurt, it seems like you never done it again either. You're all in good in my eyes. You know, Cody, I don't think I give you enough credit. Not knowing anything about summoning doesn't make you less important than someone else. The puppy Nightfallen transforms into blue smoke and vanishes into the crystal. Now you try. I'll hold on to it and help you when needed. You do as he says, reaching for the crystal with your fingers and thinking really hard about the small Nightfallen. Oops, that's a typo here. MindOfFur, trying to will it into existence. You try to summon it as well, but something feels wrong. Something about the crystal reminds you of me. At that moment, a small shock zaps the crystal, launching the puppy Nightfallen outside like a projectile. It comes back quickly, wagging its tail and breathing heavily with its tongue out, switching its attention away from its master for the first time. I'm sorry, he's really cute, man. Huh, he was smiling a bit ago. Now he just looks unimpressed. I wonder what happened there. Of course, the freaking blue butterfly, they keep on popping up. It looks like he liked that. And you. Huh. Does he not like that we're so, easily able to do it? The puppy runs around you, trying to jump on your lap as you lightly swing back and forth, scratching your pants with its dull claws. Alright, that's enough. He recalls the Nightfallen and gives you a curious look. Are you sure you've never done this before, Cody? I swear, I never even held a summoning gem before. Only the mundane day-to-day ones. I'm not sure how I did it. Interesting. What are your powers, if I may ask? Energy manipulation. He chuckles. And you dare think even for a second you have no talent. Cody, you'll be summoning savage furs out of these crystals in no time. What does that have to do with anything? Energy users are supposed, in theory, to have very strong connection to these crystals that Nightfallen resides in. There are 10-15 people like you in the world? It's hard to believe I'm anything special. After all I can really do with my magic is throw some energy balls that leaves me exhausted and charge phones. Maybe give you a little zap too, but that's about it. You don't need to be able to use spells to summon. All you need is a large magic pool, which you have plenty of, it seems. What is the gem you keep as an earring? This whole thing? I use it to summon objects mostly. That is so useful, like a dimensional pocket? Not quite. Since these objects are not real, they disappear after a short while. I can use a stool to get something from a high place, a rock to throw at somebody, or even a what? Oh! That is the smoothest thing I think I've ever seen. Oh my god. Give pretty boys a parting gift. Aww. You look at the rose with a surprised, awkward smile, not knowing what to do either about the rose nor with your flustered face. I'm sorry, I know that narrator's supposed to be Scribbles, but I'm tired of making Scribbles sound, okay? It's really hard to do. Oh, well, if you insist, and if this really is goodbye. A blue smoke makes it dissolve back into the crystal. Of course, that's what I give you when we finally part ways, which won't happen now. Huh? Dinner time approaches, and I want to treat you. There's no way I'm letting you slip through my fingers just like that. I'm really enjoying your company, so I'll take you up on that offer. Now come on, it's time to meet your new leader. Seriously? He's ready? Allegedly. You really like that thing, huh? I like writing. I like writing things. Can you blame me? Oh, noted. I feel kind of bad for Therium because I feel like I'm teasing him. That's the thing. I want to go Scribbles route all the way, but I feel like I'm just teasing this horse. You know, like I hate that I can't just say no. I feel so bad for Therium. Before you know it, the horses opens the door. The summoner's leader's office. A familiar face with wide eyes greets you on the other side. Ah, good, you're here. What a punctual little man. Why is he mad? Hi, you must be Alvy. I'm Cody. I swear, I'm mentally stable, okay? You extend your arm for a shake, but the dog seems reluctant to accept it. Understandably so in his eyes. You still haven't proven you're not a lunatic. Hi. We will be Shards mates now, aren't we? Yep, if we pass the auditions. But I've heard they're fairly easy, so there's nothing to worry about, right, Therium? He's busy looking at his phone, empty notification screen, and bumping his legs restlessly, completely ignoring you while the frown on his face intensifies. Yeah, sure. Respond already, you damn... Phone rings. Finally. Sorry, you two discuss further about whatever. I'll be back in a sec. He slams the door after walking out, a new kind of awkward silence taking over the room. A silence so awkward it needs its mom to make a doctor's appointment for it. So awkward it stayed at home during prom because it couldn't bring itself to ask anyone out. Okay. so awkward it never answers phone call, only text. So awkward it's... Goddamn, shut up. I get it! Oh no. Oh god, you're not making it any better. Sorry, I'm definitely not schizophrenic, okay? I'm very normal, I swear. Okay. The leader is no longer coming today. There's some complications on the way. That sounds concerning. So we're not meeting the leader. Does that mean we can't get our benefits? Can you do the paperwork? You're a vice leader. You have the authority. Surely the rules can be broken when there's no leader at all. True, but I don't. He takes out his phone again and dials a number, then hurries towards the door without looking back. Yeah, this is not supposed to be Therium. This is supposed to be narrator. What's his deal? Happy that the dog's actually conversing with you. You try your best to be as normal as possible for real this time. I'm not sure. I spent the day with him and he did have some shift in emotion, but not like that. You don't seem too surprised either way. You don't look surprised either. I've already made my peace that everyone is a weirdo around here. as he looked directly at you. Oh my god. You're funny, mate. You're funny. You're right. But I think it's a good kind of weird. For some people, I agree. For some others, I... Whoa! Speaking of weird people, the door gets knocked off its hinges and it flies past you two. Listen up, you chumps! I'm scared and aroused. I mean scared. I will not tolerate this. This is treason. I demand a witch trial. Hi? Oh, Cody, you're making Mama mad. What? Why? What did I do? Come on, Chelsea. Let them breathe. It's not the end of the world. Context, please? Well, you see, Therium messaged us and asked if we can help with your benefits since the summoner leader isn't here yet and he said he has some business to take care of. Me. He asked me, actually, me specifically? Yeah, I know, but I just couldn't miss the opportunity to say hello to yet another recommended student, and hearing Cody's voice is always a delight. Aw, thanks. I like hearing and seeing you too. Bing! Oh, I love how he says hearing you is a delight, but he didn't say seeing you is a delight. Sneaky writer. Oh yeah, Dallin, this is Alvy. Alvy, this is Dallin. Don't you have stuff to do, Mr. Leaderman? I do, but... Since when do you not want to do work? Since... Never mind, you're right. I really should go. Sorry, don't traumatize them. I love how you have to specify that. She walks toward the computer and starts typing away. Focus on the screen, but that doesn't stop her mouth from talking. Dallin made a point that I should congratulate you for managing to get this far, and for choosing a shard and yada yada. You get the point. What's your full name again? Alvy. And A roofer. Ha, a rich boy. Okay, yeah, you're good. Autumn. Officially welcome to the academy, and you're both members of the Summoner's Shard. Of course, the title can be removed if you don't pass the audition, but then again, maybe you'll join the Defenders instead. What am I doing here again? We just needed the food cards. At least I think so. Oh, that, of course. Click, 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 clickety, click. Click. Boom, easy as that. Your card's balance is 0. Oh, mama, that's a lot of money. I mean, I have one too, no big deal. I'm cool like that. And those cards are where? Oh, here. She takes out 2 small metal cards from between her breasts and hands them to you. Oh god, the dimensional pocket of breasts. Always wanted to do this. The perks of having big boobs. Are you done with meaningless questions? We have stuff to discuss though. Such as... She pulls out the small book between her breasts once again. How many things do you have in there? Shh, it's for comic relief, just accept it. I need to sit down. Poor Alvy, man. Great idea. Dallin would have been very upset if I don't read every single word for this. The Summoner's Rubric. Buckle up, this will be a wild, very boring ride. The door of the office shall always stay closed. Does it count if the door is off its hinges? Anyway, next one. Meanwhile, oh, we're getting another POV. Alright. Enter, Mr. White. Great timing, how was just... Hello, Mr. Kiraman. Therium, I was not expecting you here. Well, probably expected someone to pick up that luggage, right? I glances towards the bag next to the lion's desk. I'm going to have to wait for Cody to come pick it up. Mr. White is busy with Shards' business. He will not be able to accompany you today, yet he needs his things. Accompany? I think you have the wrong idea. I just wanted to protect his personal belongings. I am a vice leader. I am aware and accept any consequences if my new shard mates complains about stolen or missing items. Surely you don't think I'll leave the country with a random first year's thing in a burst slap snack on my back, do you? Of course not. You're the last person. Of course not. You're the last person to set foot outside of this country. Wrong words to focus on from what I said. What kind of short business is he up to? His vice leader isn't around, and not to mention the leader who hasn't arrived yet. Didn't think you'd just leave him alone like that, since you know all the leaders want the recommended student in their shard. There must be a reason. The reason does not concern you. Daring today, as always. Here, tell him to be more careful next time. The wrong people might get a hold of his shadows one day, and we wouldn't want that to happen. I'll see what I can do. I walked out, scraping the floor with one non-creaked wheel of the luggage bag, following my heels. Unfortunately for me, the deep frown forming on my face has to be hidden yet. It's not enough that I had to stay in the same room as those two. Their faces together almost made me vomit, but I just had to talk with this man again as well. This day just keeps getting worse. No matter how much I want to make the frown known. Maybe some other time. Maybe I'll snap one day. But this is not that day. Back to you. And that is why you never summon summoners inside the barrier. Now for the part Dallin loves the most. Class cleaning duties, sanitation days, and... Wish that were me. Wait, no, Chelsea. You have to do this for your friend. Hey! Wake the hell up! Wasn't sleeping. Totally awake. Should have accepted Marina's proposal to come too. At least for the company. Excuse me, but why do the rules have to be read to us two in particular? I don't know. I have someone who cares. Because you two missed the short group's rule reading, and Dallin wants to make sure you're familiar with them. Thank God you're here. I should get the $2 for that door. Yeah, you probably should. Hey Cody, I'm glad we got to meet each other at the gathering, but I heard some other recommended student can be found here and I couldn't keep away. That would be me. Does anyone else know where to find me out of the blue? Probably. It didn't take me too long to find the information. The dog vanished from his chair and from the room. He's quick. I didn't even notice him disappear. Man, probably that damn ring of his. Freaking Lord of the Ring, Lord of the Lord of the Rings ring he has on. He's shy, I think. Oh. Checks out for a summoner. Oh, I can read here. If I really want to know what she said here, I can just read the history. The horse stands by the hole where the door is supposed to be, and where it so soon will be again as the raccoon girl struggles to screw its hinges back. Oh, looks like your rat is here. I'll leave you to it. Good luck, Cody. The horse squeezes through and approaches you with a newfound smile, his usual personality returned. Hey, Therium, I free to go? Alvy had to go, as you can see. I heard he does that sometimes. No matter, his job here is done anyway. We have no business with him. Ready for dinner? You haven't seen the cafeteria yet, have you? Nope, but as long as it doesn't have stale, moldy pizza and milk that looks and tastes like glue, it's better than at my high school. Oh, don't worry, the food here is great. I'm sorry everyone, I'm very tired and I have to stop for now. It's been like 2 hours. It's been like 2 whole hours. Oh my god, I have to stop. Yeah, it's been 2 hours, I need to stop. Oh man. Thank you everyone for watching. Anyway, that is it for me today. I am so confused by this route so far, and I'm throwing out random guesses. Most of the things I'm throwing out there is probably wrong. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. I cannot wait to read more, even though it is Therium focused. But yeah, other than that, bye bye everyone. Like, subscribe, bye.